Good afternoon. It is session 5 of the PR Secret Summer School Intensive. How are you getting on with all the trainings? Have you put anything into practice yet? Are you gaining more clients as a result of all the stuff, the good stuff that you're doing? It's been an amazing amount of reactions and stuff going on, and I'm going to go to the Facebook group comments because the last session was all about nailing it in 8, and I did it with the lovely Nicola Hewlin. She was amazing. She was my co-host that day when I did the PR Secrets session. So when I was talking about nailing it in 8, a lot of you came back and told me what you were nailing it in 8 in. So come on, I'm going to share some of these amazing golden nuggets of you, and then I will be talking about golden nuggets and why it's so important to be able to nail what your golden nugget is, because that makes you stand out from the crowd. So here we are celebrating the PR Secrets with my sunglasses on. I will now take them off because I can't see anything with them on. They're so mucky. Right, here we are. So what is it all about nailing it in 8? You just say what you do in about 8 words, no more, no less. Sometimes I let you have a few more if it's really necessary. So it's I or we help, train, supply or support, or whatever the kind of the verb is that you do. Who is your target audience? Can you say your target audience in 1 word? And then you teach them how to find, develop, create or produce. And then what is your awesome outcomes adjective, and then what is the awesome outcome itself. So Nina Farr, she gave us quite a few words. She said, I help women who are parenting alone after traumatic family breakdown to take back control of their lives, so they'll fall back in love with parenting to raise happy, fearless kids. Now that's a really great pitch, elevator pitch, but it's, for this just to be short and snappy, it's a bit long, but we just need to take out a few words. But I think it's brilliant as it is. So anyway, let's go to somebody else. Carol May, she says, I help midlife women reclaim energetic, vibrant health. Boosh! She's done it in 8. Fantastic. Ashanti Bentil, you said, I help female foodpreneurs, yes, people who produce food, foodpreneurs, create powerful premium brands. Okay, so I help female foodpreneurs create powerful premium brands. Great. And she says that she's using it already and it's really working to her target audience. So that's fantastic. Catherine Conway says, I help home lovers find beautiful British designs for their home to create the stylish space they've always wanted. Now, she says she's still trying, but I'm sure we'll be able to whittle it down to just 8 words. Sue Peacock has said this, I help people with chronic pain regain a purposeful life. And I said, well, how about saying this? I help people with chronic pain regain an enjoyable life. So whatever you think is good, just give us your vote, whatever you like. And Misty Bliss, fantastic. You said this graphic makes the process much more accessible. Thanks, Amanda. Thank you, Misty, for your lovely comment. So let's go straight over to today's training, which is all about digging for golden nuggets. First of all, what is a golden nugget? That is the thing that makes you stand out from the crowd. So if you're trying to pitch to a journalist or you're at a networking event and you actually want to stand out, so you've done your nail it in 8, excellent. But then if people want to hear a bit more about you, why you are so interesting, what is it about you that makes you more interesting than the other life coach in the room, because there'll be hundreds of more life coaches in the room, or whatever your industry is. Okay, so here are a few tips on how to search for your golden nugget. I'm going to tell you what I have on my worksheet, and if you'd like the worksheet, here it is. Yes, it's there. Just put in the message below golden nugget, and I will give you a link to that worksheet. So here we are. First of all, what you need to do is find out who is your competition and why you are different from that competition. All right. So when I was running my knitwear business, I was different from Peruvian Connection. I was a mother working from home, and I was married, or I am married, to a Peruvian, and I set up the business because Felix was given all these beautiful knitwear hats from and ponchos from Peru. So the golden nugget I had running that business actually was my Peruvian Connection. Do you get it? So my business was called Peruvian Knitwear, but I have a very strong connection to Peru. So that was my little golden nugget, the Peruvian heritage. What makes you stand out from the crowd? What is your USP? Okay, another thing. What is your big why? Try and nail what your big why is. Why are you running your business? What is it that makes you get out of bed every single day to do what you do? And just literally thinking about these things will really help you consider, what makes you stand out from the crowd, okay? And then also in my sheet is describe your business in one sentence as though you are telling a 5-year-old. Now I hope that with all the work that you've been doing, nailing it in 8, that has helped you come over that one. And also, okay, so many of us are entrepreneurs and we're running our businesses because we've had adversity, we've had a life-changing event. Many of us are running our businesses because we've had children and we've actually, given up working in the city. We've decided we don't want to be commuting every single day, travelling an hour and a half to London, which is what I did, or I was doing, after having my children. So yeah, so that was my life-changing event. What is it? That might not be very exciting. Yeah, there's millions of us mumpreneurs out there, so that's not going to be the killer headline for your golden nugget, but something is going to make you stand out. So I went to one of these events, when it was pitching to the journalist and the panel, and one of the women was a high-flying lawyer, and she'd had to leave her, her job because she had a horrible, blood clot on her lung. And the journalist really hopped onto this story, and she loved it, a bit of adversity. She said, journalists love adversity. So have you had adversity? Could that be your golden nugget that you've actually got over? I know a lot of people in this group have had to suffer adversity, and that's as a result of why you're running your current businesses. Another thing is, have you rubbed shoulders with any big names? So have you got Beyonce as your client? Have you got any connections with any celebrities? Many people say, no, I don't, but I bet you one thing, if you dig a bit deeper, you'll have someone who's connected to somebody who might be interested in your product or services. And then what happens is you then use that person, you give them a very nice chat up email or a phone call and say, would you mind being my brand ambassador? And see whether they'll do that. So that's that. And why did you set up your business? Yeah, I've already asked you. Is it because of redundancy? Is it just because the hobby was just taking over your life? Why is it? And then, which light do you hide under a bushel? So what is it about you that all of your family and friends know about you, but nobody else knows about it? Because the thing is, everybody knows about it, you think. So you think it's too boring for anybody else to know about. So I was working with this B&B owner, luxury B&B owner in Newmarket, and she never told anybody before I started working with her that she was an ex-professional chef and an ex-food stylist. And then I got her a 6-page spread into the Cambridge magazine, beautiful glossy Cambridge magazine, and guess what happened there? The journalist dug out her most amazing golden nugget, and that was every single morning before Sir Terry Wogan's breakfast show, she, Greta, used to fry up his omelette for him. And that's a really great golden nugget because it kind of relates to what she's doing now, running a beautiful, stylish luxury B&B in Newmarket. So there you go. And have you won any awards? If so, when, what and how did you go through? What were the loops and hoops that you had to hop through in order to win that award or be nominated for it? So here endeth session 5 of the PR Secrets Summer School. I really hope that you've enjoyed it, and if you'd like to receive my sheet, Digging for Golden Nuggets, here it is. Just put in the comment box below, Golden Nuggets. And I am leaving you now, so thank you very much for joining, and I'm really enjoying running this summer camp, my boot camp of PR, so let's see whether we can't get you much more visible. Muchas gracias.